Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hood Life Chronicles is in the mother effing building. So, what's going on? What's new, y'all? I'm glad y'all here, including the 5 to 7 people in the bushes. So, yeah, I did hear a couple of lives. Um, I heard Hear Her Love and also my ninja that y'all already know that I do have strong, like, not romantic feelings, but I really respect the fuck out of him. He brings a lot and he can do a lot, but he don't really say it like that. But I do respect him. Q no. But I also talk shit on Q before. But I don't fuck with Q because I don't even know why do y'all want to fuck with him. He's not the person really truly that you want to fuck with. Fuck with me. Don't fuck with him. Honestly, truly. Because I don't even think y'all can handle it. You know, I talk to him a lot. Not a whole lot, but Q was Q. He will always be Q. And I was like, you messy. I like it when you messy. I like it when you're messy. But Q is Q. He couldn't expose a lot of shit, but he really truly don't. Hugh has known. Y'all don't know my name, but Hugh know my name and probably know everything about me. So he know who I am, and he know I'm not sitting there saying I ain't who the fuck I am. When I know this motherfucking nigga already know about me. What I also like about him is his expertise and how smart the fuck he is. But if he do something that I don't like, I will say it. But that's still my fucking friend. Please let that be real. And y'all tried it. Yeah, did try it. But I mean, he did talk to me about, and I mean, I let him know I didn't like this. This was some shady shit, like woo woo to woo, what the what. But I mean, with our friendship, it's not really too much he can say. So when it comes to Red Label's Confession, aka Q, you can't really tell me anything about him because we have talked about things on a deeper level than you would have no idea, and that don't have anything to do with YouTube. So I will tell y'all, you need to leave that motherfucking man alone. If you fucking with him, just leave him the fuck alone because it's just not worth it. And it's not that actually when you look at Q, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Look at 10 times rabbit. 10 times rabbit. Down with the rabbit hole. She a bad bitch too. I ain't gonna lie. That's being nice. But she's a bad bitch. But Red Labels is 10 times rabbit. Stop fucking with him. Just stop. Just fucking stop. Stop fucking with him. Because he's not initiate. He don't initiate shit. But if you bring it to his table, trust me, you're gonna fucking regret. Leave him the fuck alone. The same way y'all look at Rabbit, y'all better look at this motherfucker 10 times worse. Leave him the fuck alone. He's not even trying to do that. He's not trying to be Rabbit. He's not trying to be Nanny. He's trying to just exist on YouTube, and these people is just giving him a reason to be in this ugly fucking way. And that's really truly not who he is. Leave him the fuck alone. Period. And that's all I'm gonna say about the shit. But really, these people is being too fucking much, including you, Queen Tulsa. Like, you need to stop the shit. You do 10 times worse. And girl, you have earned every bit, every minute that you've got. But let me tell you, if you're gonna sit here and talk down on people that's been here supporting you, girl, stop. And I just listened to her last night. She sounds like she's a little better, but girl, you gotta fix all this other shit. And you got a lot of shit to fix, bitch. What the fuck? It's Queen Tulsa. You need to stop with your bullshit too. Honestly and truly. And nobody is like putting you down of what you did. But girl, you're doing too much. You doing content on creators, including me, that don't even want to be part of your fucking videos. So I feel like if you didn't ask me for my permission, you're just doing this shit for clout. But girl, I'm in the same thing with you. Why are you doing clout with me? We in the same goddamn. You got 1,600. I may got 2,000, maybe a little old, maybe 100 over that. But that's really, bitch. That's all I fucking got. We're in the same goddamn territory, bitch. We can do bigger and better if we come together. You're the one sitting here fighting everybody else. You need to just I don't but I do know, don't get me wrong. I do know she went through something, and I feel like some of it was target on who she is as a person as for her sexuality. However, she don't make the shit better. Don't even. She's not making the shit better. And in no glow, she's not making it better. She's actually making it worse because she's all over the place. Honestly, truly. So these other content writers coming up, Red Label's Confessions. He has never been that person that's not partial to the community. Um, Jennifer Lee Spewitt or L Spewitt, whatever she said her name. She's never been like so debonair. They basically have been in their own grouping, and then they allow us in their group, and I'm grateful for that, honestly and truly. But Queen Tulsa was doing too much, and she's still doing a lot. But I think she's calming her little ass down, and I hope she do. But Queen Tulsa, if you want to come on, you welcome to come on as long as you're respectful. But um, seem like she doing her own thing. She's doing her own tea. And the thing of what I have watched with her, she just basically have to um find her way. As all of us have to do if do different things with different content creators. She do have her own way with her channel, but she like fucking with red labels and other people that's not gonna get you really truly nowhere at this point. And then it minimized the point they was trying to make, honestly. So I mean, it is what it is. But I think that was the most alarming thing with me. But I did see Hear Her TV. I love Hear Her TV, and I think she knows it. But I haven't really been on her live recently. But what I usually do the replay, and I really enjoyed it. She's very kind of unbiased and neutral in a lot of areas, and that's what the most I love about Hear Her TV. But I hadn't talked to her in a minute though, so I from what I hear, she's doing good. She finally got monetized. If I ever be on live with her, I will donate to her because that's just the person that I am. But I know she was monetized. What I've heard her several times. Here TV wasn't monetized because of she didn't want to give her address or her information, but somehow she has worked it out to be okay with YouTube and her. And I am happy for that because if if she wasn't here, it would really put a damper on the whole community. And I hope y'all feel like that about me, but I definitely would hear her TV. It would put a damper on the community because she brings so much to the YouTube community. So yeah, I'm glad they worked this shit out. I'm glad she had a common agreement. But I see a lot of jewels in the chat that have been recognized, but then they thought they gonna take away our fucking rent. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I see a lot of jewels in the chat, including Dawn Diva. I don't want Dawn Diva. In the know with Glow. And there's a few other ones. Glam Mother. That's old school day one. True. True people that don't have no ulterior motive. So I do want to represent that. Deborah Smith. I want to represent that. Honestly, so I did hear, so y'all didn't know, but there was a conversation that said, oh, uh, y'all only got one content creator. I don't think it was me, but yeah, I only got fucking one content creator at this point. And that's Helena D. And she's been in Dallas. She hadn't even been in my live or chats. I do want to get moderators, but you know what? I want them to be true. I want them to be really true. I do appreciate what I had with the love, the loyalty that I had with Trace, but I want that loyalty to be not with her, but with me. But a lot of us know each other from that. So, you know what I'm saying? I still love y'all. I'm still here for y'all. But I'm telling y'all, um, I'm scared. I'm scared as fuck to even nominate anybody as my moderators because it's this stupid ass, dumb ass, ugly ass. She not really ugly though. I ain't gonna say that. But this stupid, retarded ass, rotten Rue. So yeah, I did see the live with her, um, with her little gold shit on, and when her daughter said what she said, and then she made her change it. Bitch is already out there in the atmosphere, hoe. But it is what it is. I don't think she's actually abusing her. I think she's actually a good mother, especially to baby trees. Baby trees is a blessing. So the thing about it with abuse, if the child, if you, I mean, the reason why I'm saying this because I'm a professional. But if the child is really abused, you would know it by their words and their conversations and what happens. She really truly loved that child, and the child really truly loved her. I don't feel like Trees is an abusive mother. As for the adult children, I can't comment on that. She's probably not doing no different than I do. But I know what I go through with my son and Honey. He was just here today. He actually helped me clean my house and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you, he can be here today and he will curse me out the very next fucking minute. What I'm supposed to do? Curse him out? I don't curse him out. I listen to it. I try to understand and hear where his problem is, and I try to work my child through whatever. But other than my 5 or 6 year old, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about my older kids. They're grown fucking men. I've done my part, but they are a little spoiled. They are a little spoiled because mama tried to give them the best life, but m- my middle kid, he works for the state. He's good. Neither one of my kids, I can say, don't have an adult record. What keep my other child from being where my middle kid is because he had a juvenile record of family violence, not just on me, but also on his dad, and that what kept him. But he don't have a record. But it also devastates him and is hurting him. But he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, it went really bad because it wasn't a superficial thing. Because he actually assaulted his dad and the probation officer at 15, 16 years old. And his dad was actually hurt and harmed, bled, and did a lot of shit. So if you're already on probation, they can't sleep that under the fucking rug. Now, he has neither one of my kids as an adult has ever had a fucking record. However, my oldest is having a little bit of problems with that. And I told him, you gotta give yourself time. But if he would just listen to me, he would be better. I've gotten him jobs with energy. I've gotten him jobs with spectrum. But no matter if he is not a part of it, it don't mean anything. And so people think, oh, when your kid make ATOs, it's over. It's not. Y'all think when your kid make 12, 13, it is not over. As long as you gave them children birth, you are liable to them for the rest of your life. So it's we and most of the time you can do everything right. That don't mean they gonna do shit right. Man, if somebody would tell me, hey Tawana, welcome. If somebody would have told me, well, I don't think I asked you to be a mod, but thank you, Miss Grandmother. Cause I'm not looking for no fucking mods, cause I'm not on here enough. But thank you. I appreciate that. But no, I don't want you to be a mod, boo. I don't want you to be a mod. I'm not trying to get no mods. I'm just commenting on the past. I got a lot going on in my real life. That's why I'm not on here that much. But it is what it is. But thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Toria. Hey, girl. How are you doing? I'm just so glad to see you. Toria has reached out to me several times. And Toria, the only reason why, Queen Tulsa, what's up, boo? Queen Tulsa, I love you, Queen Tulsa. I know you going through your shit, but girl, I still love you through your shit. I'm just gonna put it down. I love you through your shit. But thank you for being here, boo. And I'm so glad. I just saw a couple of your lives, and I'm glad you back to normal. But I will drop the link for you, Tulsa, if you give me time, cause I want to hear from you, honestly. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure this shit out. Queen Tulsa, I want to hear from you though, if you don't mind though. But I'm glad you're on here, and I'm glad you're doing better. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, if you want to be a part of the conversation, you want to come up, you are welcome to hit the link. I hope I can hear y'all when I come up here. But you're welcome to come up here if you want to hit the link. Is there? We got Ash Renee, Hood Life Chronicles. But I am also in a few other sectors, but I'm not gonna bring them on right now because um there's too much going on over here. It's too much shit going on over here in this fucking sector, and I don't even really know why. But Queen Tulsa, you ready? Come on. Queen Tulsa has always been. I'm gonna say this. She have her issues. None of us are perfect, but she's never been a person to just tear people down. She's never been that bitch. She's not the Roddy root, okay? But she had an issue, she had a moment, and it happened. And I really don't think, I hope and pray that she won't continue to go off of that. But it's all really about her. But she don't have to come on here and tell me shit. But anyway, I just want to make sure she had the link available. But I've heard a lot of stuff on YouTube. With everything going on. The moderators, I like to see the moderators on here. Cause y'all, I will say I haven't seen Grandmother, Glow, Don Diva. Going back over there. And I feel like that's a good thing. However, this world is very manipulative when it comes to a lot of shit. But the fact it seemed like y'all are making a stand, or who y'all are, it was right. Y'all not really trying to be true to any content creator. You're actually being true to yourself, and I respect that to the utmost. So, um, I respect it though. I'm trying to get her to come on, but her ass, she not gonna come on though, y'all. Y'all know that bitch not gonna come on here. She is not gonna come on here. But the link is out there. I wanted to hear from Queen Tulsa, but I don't know. Queen Tulsa, I don't know. All I can say is she probably going through some shit. She's played the video last night on that was on Hear Her Live, and there was some other content creators in there. So Deborah Nair being one of them. I did like his take on what he said. I will say that, but I would like to say that. But basically, he didn't want to be pulled into nobody else's shit, basically. And I don't blame him for that. But he also stated his case, and he said, yes, he took part of the plurality. I think Queen Tulsa was a part of it too, but she also made it very known that she didn't appreciate that. Exactly, Tori. Tori, how are you doing? Tori, you don't have to tell me everything right now, but I am gonna talk to you. Um, Probably tomorrow. We'll talk. I'm gonna DM you, Tori, and we gonna talk. Tori is a very unbiased person, and so I really appreciate the input that she gives me. Sometimes she tells me about myself and that when I'm not acting at my best, and I appreciate the input. I can take constructive criticism. A lot of people can't, like Queen Tulsa. She probably can't. That's why she not responding. But I can take, yes, exactly, sorry. I can take constructive criticism off anybody because I know I might not see the same things that y'all do, but and sometimes we may see the same things, and just because we don't communicate, we don't know. But the thing about it is, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to, feel like they have to talk a certain way or act a certain way around me because I'm not that kind of person. I'm truly not. I am probably the worst example you want to follow, honestly, because I'm like really real in who I am, and I'm very emotional. A lot of people say I'm a quote empath. I really don't know what that is, and I don't really care because I don't like to be put in a box. So I don't want, if you telling me, probably not gonna. I probably hear it, but I'm hearing it a little bit too often. So maybe I need to find out what an empath is. Maybe I am an empath. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I had a book. Who coming on? Hear her TV. Okay, we're gonna add TV to the.
Hi.
Hey, boo, what's going on?
Girl, I not too long ago woke up and the streets is bugging. What the fuck?
They
What
always,
is going on these YouTube streets?
girl, they
Hi,
all,
everybody.
they always bugging. But how you doing? I saw you live yesterday, girl. You did good.
Thank you.
Oh, I love that fucking shit when you be doing it. I'm
I
so
didn't
proud.
hear you.
You are doing all. You're doing a great. You're doing an awesome job.
I try.
And you so I wish I had that personality where I could just be unbiased like you. Well, certain things you are biased and some most of the times you're not. But if it's something that you're not, you make it very clear. But it's really not really too many things. And then you give them, a way to talk. You're not controlling your chat. I love that.
Mm,
I'm so proud of you though, dear.
thank you.
What's up with the AMR though? Girl, you can put mine with the
You said what's good with the what?
AMI or the shit you had on there all night and all day.
Oh, that's not ASMR. It's my music. Because sometimes people just want to chat in the chat, and also it's relaxing music. So if you
It is.
want to sleep to something,
It
but
is.
yes, it's just like it's also giving people an opportunity to have a platform to talk when I'm not available to
Yeah.
entertain. I know I
And
gotta put.
I mean, if you get the right direction, because a lot of people do that though. I listen to. I don't know. I don't know if you know this, but I listen to a lot of the waves, like the water, because I'm a Pisces, so the water is more relaxing to me. So like
Hmm.
I can go stay. There's one I remember this one, and I don't even know because I think that was at work, and they sent me to this hotel, and it was had a patio that it was in the Gulf, and I just left the door open, and it was so relaxing to me. So if I can't sleep at night, there's a lot of like lies like you had last night. That's
Hmm.
just water and or rain.
Hmm.
So relaxing. I'll go. It takes that for me to go to sleep. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
won't go to sleep. So like that music, I really didn't get down with that, but I understood what you're coming from. But I'm like, it
Hmm.
probably is not this sector. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
I
not.
get that on another sector because I'm telling you all day long that some of the things they do, oceans, it's
Hmm.
sometimes rain that puts me to sleep too, but it's different. Like it's in the same sector for them, but it's not this gothic messy sector.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but it's but sometimes I have to have the honesty to just to go to sleep for a few hours because my mind will continue to go 100 miles an hour and I won't be able to sleep. Then when I go to work, I'm tired, I'm froggy, and I'm not at my best, and I don't like that either. So yeah,
Hmm.
I think you in a good direction with that shit. I just think
Hmm.
that part is not this sector, but girl, you got a whole lot of other messy shit you doing.
I mean,
You're not a messy person though, but you do say who you are and what you feel. But a lot of people feel what you feel. We see what you see. We all see the shit,
hmm
and then us just talking about it. But then you give them time to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
I'm so proud of you though, girl.
Thank you.
And I'm glad
You
you
just
finally
learning
got
to.
monetized. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
You gonna know what else you
I
want.
haven't seen you on the YouTube on my YouTube channel lately. Where you been?
I be
But
doing
I did
replays,
see.
y'all, but I be listening to your ass.
I saw you hit the replay button.
I hit the replay. I be on the replay though, but I'm very proud of you though. I mean, but I've been working a lot. I'm working
You
three
have
jobs.
been
I'm working
getting
about
that
three jobs right
bag.
now. I'm working three. I have two jobs in the medical field, and then I have one where I'm a provider. But I've been taking care of him for years. But now I'm actually getting paid for him. But yeah, I got three fucking jobs. But anyway, I'm still able to talk right now. Okay,
That's what's up.
that's what's up.
hmm
But I wish I can get more money to YouTube, but YouTube ain't gonna pay my bills.
I
So,
hear you for real. Because
but
it is pensies. Pensies.
so I go in there, I do my little spiel. I make sure y'all know I'm still alive. I ain't dead, whatever. A lot of videos I do private, but I mean, I don't want to. If I private them, I can't get paid from them. Please,
Nine out of 10. That's why I'm like, why did you even do the damn video? I don't be private. And since I've been, back, I haven't privated any videos.
it's just too much messy shit going on with.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? And I don't
It's
want
crazy.
to get in nobody's shit because I feel like if I say something about ABCD, then they gonna classify me with that. But as for the Roddy Root, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. I can talk about her all day long. But the live you did with
hmm
the background, even though it was 30 minutes, I was dying, girl, because everything you said was right on. And but I mean, nobody want to see her lose a child. However, you shouldn't even be putting your child on YouTube. That child shouldn't even her picture shouldn't even be on fucking YouTube. Honestly, because
hmm
there's some sick, crazy ass individuals that can take your daughter's little picture, blow it up, and do the unimaginable. Why would you even put your child on YouTube?
I mean, people do it all the time on not in this sector necessarily, but I mean, people have family channels and all their children is on it. I
A
mean,
lot of people
me
do. A lot
personally,
of
I
people do,
wouldn't, but
but not a hate ass bitch like her.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That child, and she's beautiful, and she's sweet, and she has a great personality. But trees do too fucking much, honestly, truly. Like, I understand what she was getting, and she has really large subscribers, and I'm not dismissing anything on that. But when it comes to the kids, as long as I could hear her voice, I was good. But to see her face and her saying the things that she said, that's where I was like, this is
Because she's trying to prove a point,
yeah,
and by her trying to prove a point, she's fucking herself up at the same time. So,
yeah. Well, we saying her, but it's really her fucking stupid ass, damn ass mother. You know what I'm saying? She's a child. She don't know no better. But her mom is proctoring her at every way. But it's just such a sad situation. If I had a child like that, if I had a girl, I mean, I have three boys. I was trying to get a girl and at 39 years old, right? And I was like, damn. I mean, I weighed the options. He wasn't a oops mistake. I weighed the fucking options. And I was like, I took the vitamins, I stood on my head, and guess what? I got a fucking boy. And I know why. Because I'm not that mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do the bows and the hairs and all that shit. If I had a girl, I wouldn't be able to work. Okay, I would have to be disabled in order to take care of her. Cause I'm not sitting here and let nobody around my baby. But so it is what the fuck it is. And even like that with boys. But I got, I've already, I've been, my oldest is 23, my middle is 21. Yeah, I kind of pretty much know who to have around them. And I guarantee you, neither one of them kids can tell you they was actually sexually abused by anybody in their life. So I mean, with girls, knowing what I went through as a child, I wouldn't even been able to work. So when my mom was like, "Girl, you wouldn't be able to work because your ass wouldn't be able to work because you'd be sitting here watching her like." But I didn't have to do that with my boys. But I would have watched their ass too. I just didn't have to do that. You see what I'm saying? It's just different things. But then I see this shit with Aries and I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. I would never wish this on anybody kid. But as for baby Trees, she is so sweet. I don't think she's abusing a kid, but she do other things that make people think she's abusing the other kids in the home, and she just need to fucking stop it. If she keeps doing what she's doing, she's gonna lose her kids, and I don't want her seeing her lose her kids. I'm not gonna be that person to take them away, but
So you're saying that you think that she's a good mom, that that there's
no,
no abuse in the
best
household.
mom. I'm not gonna say she's the best mom.
No, not even the best mom. But so you're saying that she's not abusing those children.
Baby Trees, I don't think, but the other lady, the other girl, I don't know. I don't know the situation around the situation, but it's definitely some kind of partiality. And the thing about it, when you have kids in the home, it shouldn't be any partiality with any kids. The way you treat baby trees is the way you should treat London, honestly, truly. But it's all on baby trees because that's a personal thing with her. But the London, from what I'm understanding, that's a baby mama. That's the baby daddy, baby mama kid. See what I'm saying? I don't think, and the thing about it, we hear it, but I don't think people understand. That's not her kid. That's his kid with another mama, and
But
she
it's
don't
still
have
a
no
kid.
right. She don't have no rights to that child, but
It's still a child.
the child is still being neglected
Yep.
and abused. And yes, I understand the hair shit. That was all bullshit. But it's still sad. It's a sad situation though. Here, it really truly is because she ain't doing shit without no goddamn cash apps. If y'all don't pay her to pay that woman's that London's hair and say, look, we want to see her on hair. We paying this on London hair and we want to see her hair. The bitch ain't gonna do it. Let's be real. Am I lying or not?
In my opinion, hair is the least.
Is the least.
A suitable home and groceries.
And I don't even know what the deal with her. What happened with the oven though, girl? Because I'm not really clear what happened with the oven. Because she so when so I had did my
She
oven is not.
it looked like she got a
I had
stove
did
now.
the
She
oven,
showed a little dirty stove.
but then
And
they said she didn't have no oven, but
she
she
showed a
stole her
empty
stove.
fridge. She showed an empty fridge with two bottle waters on the top shelf. Fridge empty as fuck, but you got kids in the home.
So did something recently happen where her stove went out? Like because when I did start doing a cooking thing on my channel, this bitch follow everything I fucking do. And so when I started doing the cooking thing on my channel, and most of the time I'm sitting to do my cooking, and then all of a sudden she's showing her shit, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Why are you sitting here mimicking me? But now I'm hearing she don't have a stove. That's recently in the last week. So she don't have a fucking stove. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. She's saying she got one now. Your chat's not moving. Why they not saying nothing?
Cause they scared cause of that bitch. They ain't gonna say nothing. You heard what the fuck? They're not gonna say shit because they scared of her. Most of them, well,
Uh-oh. I lost her.
I got booted out. But most of them, they they like her. They're like it. But yeah, some of them may be. They may feel. I feel like they're still viewing it because if it's not her, it's probably her moderators. But basically, they're not all gonna say. I don't
Mm.
have it like you hear her where you have 100 and something people in the fucking chat, girl. I've been watching you.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them be in the bushes, girl. She has really minimized my shit because just the relation. You know what I'm saying? If I talk anything, this bitch related to her. If it's bad enough, she talk about me like she talk about Sweet Pea. But
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Pea, I think Sweet Pea is a respectful person. I have talked shit on her before, and I have to apologize to her for that. But I haven't. I listen to her. I'm subscribed to Sweet Pea Diaries and also Sweet Pea Says, and I do respect her because of her profession. I would like to be part of her group to teach you to groom on YouTube just to hear what she has to say. However, because of trees, I think that put a little damper in the relationship. So I just keep it moving and going off of that.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Uh-oh. She fell again.
and I'm glad you monetize now because you should be. Hey, Simply DJ,
Hey, DJ. Go
Toria.
DJ. Yo, I'm a DJ. Go DJ.
I told your voice. I always told you how your voice is though. You was like, nah. I was like, girl, your voice is gonna win them over. It's different. It's different, and it's positive.
Mm-hmm. It's nanny-ish. I sound like a nanny.
You're
Oh,
not a
Mr.
definitely nanny.
Sheffield.
You definitely not a motherfucking nanny. You're not a nanny. But
Oh,
thank you for coming up, girl. I'm about to get off
thank you
here.
for having me, darling.
Oh, we got.
Toodles, everybody.
Oh, that's you. Yeah, I
All
had another
right.
guess, but it's you. But anyway,
Wait, how
thank
do
you,
I
girl. I
exit?
just want you to know that I am so man proud of you, girl. You going only thing up from here. I'm glad you monetized now, girl. I'm gonna have
Thank
to send
you.
you a super chat, a cash app.
Okay. Hit the cash app, guys. We some millionaires, broke bitches
Cause
in
we
here.
some
My part,
begging
my
bitches over
favorite part is
here.
the okay.
We some begging bitches over here. I think who
Later.
said that? So Deborah said that.
Oh yeah, yesterday. He's so
Nigga,
silly.
you ain't no begging bitch. You need to sit your ass down. But okay. All right, here, her.
All right,
Okay.
later.
I
Bye.
love you.
Yeah, love
Bye.
you.
Hey y'all. Y'all want some info? Cause I'm about to get off here. So if y'all want some 201, y'all want to hear the shit, then y'all gonna have to bring the shit to me. Come on. So the DJ is a one damning star. All my damning stars is in the chat. Toria! Toria, why you ain't hit that goddamn link? Oh, who is this coming on here? Queen Tosa. Okay, Queen Tosa. Please come on here, respectful girl, and we gonna go from there, okay? Hey,
Hello, my love. How are you?
how you beautiful?
Huh?
I'm great. How are you beautiful?
You know what? I won't complain, girl. Oh, I
I
just got I just got off live.
I've been watching you, but I'm glad you back on here, Queen Tulsa, and I'm glad. Are you feeling better, baby? Because I knew what you was doing. That wasn't you. You still going through some shit. You
Yeah,
know.
it's a process. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Like as far as like with, you know, certain things. I'm not totally 100%, but I'm getting there.
And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You're not all that. But I'm glad better than last week or
Yes.
weeks ago. And I know I donated to your cause, and I'm glad. But Queen Tulsa, I'm so glad you are. I watched your last live.
Girl,
It
maybe
was.
I shouldn't have said thank you for helping me with the protection. You know, you helped me with my security system. Why does Q have somebody like take a picture of my house?
I saw that, and I honestly,
Yeah.
if you want to be honest with me, I don't fuck with you. Just don't fuck with you, because I'm telling you, I don't know what they do with what he do, but I didn't really like. I kind of knew it was your house until you said it was your house.
Hmm.
That we didn't know. You confirmed. You're the one that actually confirmed it was your house.
Yeah, because I sit out on my
But
porch
I
and
also know. Yeah, I just need. I mean, I'm not really talking to you. I'm talking to
uh,
anybody. Just leave fucking Q alone. As far as I mean, I think Q is a good person, really and truly. Q know me. He could tell you everything about me, and I ain't told him shit because I've talked to him. I communicated with him. I've been on the phone with him, and I don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want all my life all over fucking YouTube. But
oh
I
girl, he doesn't
also
scare me or
understand
anything.
his
I just
way.
thought
It's
it was
because I understand him because, but it's not really coming from you. It's coming from basically all of YouTube. So then he comes back fighting. But honestly and truly, I did not like that. I really didn't like that. I didn't accept it. And but he did try to private like your husband name. He did put your wedding picture on there, but he knows who it is. And somebody in the chat said because you referred to your husband name, so your husband was actually doxxed. But it was he did not dox him, but somebody in the chat like that's my husband name. She said this was her husband name. And so then it I don't think that's a good fit because then everybody's gonna look at you as because you work in this area, you have ownership. You base not ownership, but basically you know everything about everybody. And he's not really that truly person to come out because he could have came out a long time ago on me. He could probably say everything about you, but just but then the same way people looked at rabbit down the rabbit hole, just because you have that ability, that don't mean you should just be putting it out there like that. And I don't want him looking like that because he's not that person.
well, I don't know what kind of person he is, but I mean, it happened. I just thought that it was childish, but I've moved on. It's like, I gave my little spill earlier, but it's like it's weird energy. Like
And
I don't
I
I
understand
don't
that.
know. Like when you like I mean, that's just weird energy.
I understand that.
And
I
it's not for me to understand, sis.
I just don't fuck with him because I know what he's capable of. I know he knows probably everything about anybody. If you fuck with him, he knows everything about you,
You
your
don't know
wife,
everything about
your
me, love.
husband. And but the thing about it is, I mean, we that shouldn't even be a
But
factor.
look,
You know
let's
what I'm
just not even
saying?
yeah, let's
On
not even
YouTube.
give that any attention. Like I said,
But I feel like
I am
he's just fighting back because he do know A B C D G and F. He's never said anything about my personal life, but he knows pretty much
he don't
everything
know a motherfucking
about
thing
me.
about me. And if he does, then oh well. I'm just saying I don't give a fuck. At the end of the
And I
day,
understand,
my
but when you
focus,
got kids involved,
yeah,
though, Tussle,
yeah,
you
that's
have to
that's
protect
when you
their
take it to a
privacy
whole
as
nother
well. And I
level.
understand it is an extra. So that's what I'm saying. Just leave him the fuck alone,
No,
please, Tussle.
I ain't doing. I ain't. Don't stop saying leave him the fuck alone. Girl, ain't nobody fucking with him. He's fucking with me. They've been fucking with me because of my damn story. But what I'm here to say is, I don't give a fuck about him and what he got going on. You got some more information? Put it the fuck out. Put it out. You're
Yeah.
not scaring me. That don't bother me because I'm still doing what
He,
I gotta do.
I don't think he said he had any information. He basically said don't talk
If
about
he
certain
did, come with
household.
it.
But he basically gonna put. That's what I got. That he will
I don't
go.
give a fuck. I'm
I
gonna
don't know
talk
what
about him again. I don't give a damn about him.
Yeah,
He's just
because
a
you know
weirdo.
what? You have went so far. I remember when you had 50 subscribers, and on Instagram, I saw you had like 1,200 subscribers. Girl,
Man, these folks they don't put no fear in me. My thing is I do my thing. Now you walking up on me, baby. I'm always gonna be strapped. So just know that.
ain't nobody gonna walk on you, Tussle. Don't stop. Don't worry about that, boo. Ain't nobody walking on you. It's not that serious. But I understand why you are
But
feeling.
I'm looking for a reason to let one off. So
Please.
I'm just saying, give me that, give me one, give me, just give me a reason. However the hell that song go.
Well, I'm the same way. But I don't know how it is in Texas, but if you come to my house, it's registered in my name. If you come on my property, I'm gonna kill you. And
Oh,
I'm
it's fair game.
and
Yeah.
this is the reason why I told you about my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
My
Mm-hmm.
nephew was in Oklahoma. My sister lives in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
My nephew was mentally ill. Him and his girlfriend got in a in an argument. He went there and they it got bad and he tried to kill his kids in front of her.
Uh-huh.
One of the other kids is on national TV. One of the other kids went and got the next door neighbor and they shot him fucking dead.
Mm.
He was held to a certain standards, but he got away with it because he was
Mm-hmm.
causing harm for them. And he, by rights, he had a right to kill him. So there's not one fucking thing that could be done about my nephew's death, honestly. And that's why I told you about that. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
his name was Leland Foster. That
Yeah.
was my sister's son. Okay?
Yeah.
The
And you
last
came
time
down
I
here for the
was in
funeral.
Oklahoma was to support my sister in his death. I
Yeah.
wasn't really close to him, and I didn't know he was even mentally ill
Yeah.
until after he was dead and gone. But it was on national TV. But in Oklahoma, yes, they have rights. And then the shit that you told me, I called my sister and she told me this
What'd
law
she tell
has
you?
in place for years. She
Oh
said,
yeah.
so when I told her what went happened, she said, was it private property? I said, yes. She said, where it was? I said, it was a hotel. She said, that's been like that for years. They
Mm-hmm.
have a right to kill you. They have a right to remove you. They have a right to put their hands on you. That is the law in Oklahoma. But I'm telling you, in Texas, where we next door to y'all, that's not a fucking law. You can't do that shit. And probably in a lot of other states, you can't do that. This is old time shit. Like this is 1940, 50 shit. But she asked me specific questions. She said, where was, she said, was it private property? I said, yes. She said, where was it? I
Yeah.
said, it was a hotel. She said, by right, they had every reason to put their hands on her to remove her. And that's the law of Oklahoma. I was like,
Yeah.
that's so sad.com. If they
But you
abuse
know what?
you,
Her life. One thing that really bothered me is because a lot of people they are not educated about that. So when you said that, I was like, good, because now when you tell my story or when you talk to other people, then you telling them your story. This is really what's going on here. Texas ain't nowhere to play, and
And
neither is
that's why I told
Oklahoma.
about my nephew. But before this incident, I never told y'all nothing about that with my nephew. I never even told y'all that that was my. But this was national. The same thing. Yours national TV. My nephew was national TV too.
Yeah.
If you look it up, that's why I told you his name. Look it up. I'm not lying. And this was in the state of Oklahoma. And guess what? Because he went in there, even though he was mentally ill, he went in to cause harm, and whatever they got away with it. Now they was held on the standards because it was like, are they going to be charged or not? But because they preserved
Oh.
life, because they preserved life, well, I think they shot him like 3 times. They actually shot him too many times. Honestly, it only took 2 or 3 bullets to put somebody down, but they shot him until he was dead. So that was the issue. My sister felt like it was undue force. Like you just killed him till he was dead because you knew you can get away with it. Basically, that's what my sister's saying. But in the law of Oklahoma, there's not goddamn one thing they could do. Go read the story. I don't have to tell you. I can tell you the name. I'm telling you the story, but and it went through the trial, but there ain't not one thing that can do. But if it was reversed and that person was white, I mean he was white and they were black, it would be a different story. So
Okay.
I
Let
completely
me.
understand this shit.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
What?
You said you wanted me to read the story.
I mean, it's already on there. They can read. I know they can read it for themselves. That's why I told them their his name. His name is Leland Foster. Go look it up. It's national TV. Go look it up. Just like your story
Okay.
is up. Go look it up. But
I'm gonna
basically,
read it. Oh
if you
wow.
follow the story,
Okay, so listen. It says Oklahoma father tries to drown twin babies. Neighbor shoots him. Police in
yep,
Oklahoma say a father held his estranged wife at knife point while he tried to drown their 3-month-old twins in a bathtub. A neighbor was alerted and killed the father. Leland Foster, 27 years old, of Ada, Oklahoma, allegedly went to the home of his estranged wife, Michelle Farrells, and their twins. Foster pulled Farrells into a bathroom, threatened her,
he
and
didn't
knife
have a
point
knife. That was a lie. He didn't have a knife.
and began trying to
He was
drown the
just
children.
big. He was just a big fucking dude. But yeah, keep going.
A
Those
boy, a boy and a girl. According to Ada Public Information Officer Lisa Bratcher, a 12-year-old girl inside the home at the time ran to a neighbor's house for help. That neighbor, Cash Freeman, grabbed his revolver, entered the house, and shot Foster in the back twice. He
that's
later
exactly.
died of his injuries. The twins were airlifted to an Oklahoma City hospital and were released the next day. Police told NBC News that the babies were doing great.
It was minimum injuries. Yes, it was.
Mhm. One neighbor, Summer Pierce, told
Was, but he was shot several times. He was shot 3 or 4 times, but they don't say that. You see what I'm saying? So there was a thing with him that did he do undue force or whatever. It seemed like there was something personal between them and two, but basically because he preserved life, and I'm not gonna dispute that. If that's what happened, then okay, he had to do what he had to do. But because he's white, he didn't get any other like undue force or whatever. You could shoot somebody in you can shoot by somebody once to put them down, but to shoot them three,
yeah,
4 times is undue force. And so that's really what happened. So that's how that ended. So I completely understand. That's the last time I've been in Oklahoma. I know exactly how many miles to get from me to there because I had to go there to be there for my sister for my nephew's death. And it was national TV. And yes, the neighbor, he thought he was gonna may have possibly get charged, but he did not. It was a little thing. It had to go through the grand jury, the whole 9 yards. And they said because he preserved life that he had every reason to die. So we have to live with that, and we kept moving. But it don't take away that person. But yes, he was mentally ill way before this. But it's like when you going through a relationship and shit, don't don't just leave. If you gonna leave, leave. It's not working, it's not working. Don't do the back and forth, because that's, if the person is mentally ill, it can get to that. You see what I'm saying? But do I fault them? Fault the neighbor for saving my niece and nephew life? Of course not. Absolutely not. But have I ever seen them in life? Absolutely not. Have my sister, their grandmother, ever seen them? Absolutely not. You understand? Hello? Okay. She dropped off. Okay. So, I mean, I'm glad she read it. Hold on. Girl, what the hell happened to you?
It it dropped me.
But I was saying, do I blame that person? No. Do I think it was undue force? Yes. But
Yeah.
can something be happen? No. But have I ever seen them in life? No. Have my sister who lived there in the same state with them seen them after that incident? Absolutely not.
Mm.
Will we ever see them again? Probably not. But it is what it is. But um the state of Oklahoma is definitely different. I learned that because if it was in Texas, it wouldn't have been down like that. If you would have shot them 3 times, I mean, putting them down is one thing, but to shoot them 3 times to where they die, you have to prove that it's undue force. But and then certain things, it just depends on where you're at. But if it's different races, it do cause a lot of extra stuff being involved. You know what I'm saying? But Oklahoma's a different fucking state. And I never really realized it though. My sister, she knew she had did a lot of investigation about that child that was taken from the mother. What's her name? And
Uh,
she had a whole book on this girl.
oh, you talking about the lady that had took the baby at the beginning of her life?
Yeah. And she
Yeah.
was right with her shit though. This was before this happened with her son, but she was right on it. And she said there was something going on. And then it turned out that the child was drowned. And the family tried to
Are
hide it.
you, are you talking about Casey Anthony?
Casey Anthony, my sister got a
Casey
whole
Anthony.
fucking book about that shit.
Yeah.
Me and
Girl, that
mother
was
have a whole
horrible.
book about that because she was well in it, and but she said it was something going on, and then come to find out it wasn't. But she had wrote a book. But I mean, after that, this happened with my nephew and stuff. But yeah, she was right on this shit though.
Mm, mm, mm.
But yet, out of all of that, y'all hide shit and they got away with the shit. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, it's crazy. You just gotta be really. You gotta be prayed up, and you just gotta be out the way because
But
you
you
just
know
never
what?
know.
Honestly, so I don't. I mean, in the state that y'all live in, I don't think people will ever understand that there's a different difference in race and gender there. And so that's my thing. My what I felt like with you is the things that was going on with you, you have never been like that. That's what I said. Just leave it the fuck alone because you have never been like that. You've always been trying to grow your channel, grow who you are, put your name out there. Yada yada. You have never
I just
been.
be having fun. But who life, you've never known me to just be malicious and
You have
just
been like that. Even when we did the funeral on you, you took part in the fucking shit, right?
yeah, like I did my
Is
own.
this
It was
girl
like
crazy or what? But she was like, I mean, you actually looked. Anybody else would like would have been mad.com or whatever, but you was actually like taking it lighthearted and did the funeral before us, and then took a part of it. I mean, you wasn't a part of it, but you was you string shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought
But
that it was like a cool situation, but I found out that these people were just mean. And it was like y'all made thousands of dollars off me. I wasn't even
I
monitoring
did.
or
I
anything.
did actually. I did submit something, and that's why I told you I apologize for that. But honestly, truly,
No, I'm
you
talking
have
about the other one that was really covering the story. Like, look at those people now. Where are they at now? Where's
yeah.
all that money? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, but look how
If y'all
much you
did,
have grown, and that's what I'm saying. When you went through this stuff with this situation, you had never done that before, and that's what I was like. Y'all need to stop. The people that saying that they're there, like she has never really done this before. She's going through some shit. Like I don't even want to talk about this shit
exactly.
because she ain't. That's not her. Like that's not what she been doing. You've been on Conscious
It's not. This is
B.
not who
You've been
you was
on
like. What was
Tasha
the thing?
K. You've been on Sean Davy. I mean, you have done so much to build you up with your channel. I really feel like, and then I'm glad you're better today because I really feel like you was going through some shit, and I just like I can't even deal with this at this point because it's like you don't I have never been I'm not trans and I've never been in that. And then I hear people talking about trans like so debonair. It's hard for trans, you know what I'm saying? I hear different people saying stuff and I already know this. And so I'm like, I'm not going there. Y'all just need to leave her the fuck alone. She's going through some shit. Because that is not who she is. If you look at her pattern, that is not who the fuck she is. But I think a lot of people just got into what everybody's saying, like the fucking Roddy fucking root. And I think that's what the fuck they went with. But really, that's really not who you are, and that's not who you're trying to be today. But yeah, I didn't like that shit with your shit being put on there, but nobody knew it was on there but you did confirm that that was you.
Yeah,
But
because this is
I
my
mean,
thing. I've always been transparent with my people, even like with my mental health and things like that.
yeah.
And I just feel like it was a low blow for this dude to do this in a time where I'm
Well, he
still
said
going
you
through.
was coming on. I don't even know what lives he's talking about, but he said you had
It
been
doesn't
going
matter.
through
Listen,
such
it
and such
doesn't matter if I
lives.
come on a live. Listen, it doesn't matter if I come on a live or not. It still does not give you the right to offer out my information when I'm going through a whole investigation. The people have not been locked up yet. Like, really, what are you trying to prove? Like, are you really? See, this is the thing. This
He
is why I
said
made
he
the
didn't
go.
confirm it. You're the one that actually confirmed it. He never confirmed. He just put it out there and said this would be a good house for you. So you're the one that actually confirmed that you were there. But when I saw it, I kind of knew it was your house because I mean if I've been watching
If
you.
I'm on live, I've showed
I
my
kind
house
of
before.
already
I don't
know
been
that's
scared
your
of my
house. I
house.
didn't see the front of your house, but I can see roundabout like the side and stuff. It's kind of the make. I mean, I'm not retarded. I already kind of knew that was your fucking house. Honestly, truly, if you want to be honest, I can only I can actually see
Well,
that.
my house. This is the funny part because you wasn't doing anything because my house is already public. We took a picture in front of our house, and
Oh,
that's
I
where like come on now, like our house is public. So I mean, people in my town already knew like my house was on social media, and
well,
that's the funny
I
part. Like, really, what was his thing? Like it was already
yeah.
out there.
But
I
I mean,
pulled
I guess
right
he
in front of
wants
it.
you to know that he know who you are. He knows your name. He knows your husband's name. And if you keep talking about him in 36 hours, I don't know what he's gonna do. But something's supposed to happen.
I don't give a fuck what he's gonna do. Tell him do it. Press the button.
Have you talked to your husband about this situation? Just so he's not somebody's not calling his job and saying whoop, whoop, what the what. Have you talked to him?
I don't care what they do, love. Really, that's just where it is. We're
And
good.
that's what the heartbreaking thing with me with this is why do you have to go there? Like even
Because
though
I'm a
you know it,
force. Listen,
even though
sis,
you have it,
I'm a force to be reckoned with. Okay, and I am, a girl that's making my mark. I'm a girl that's, I'm just happy. I'm happy for every experience because being a celebrity, you have people trying to find out where you stay and they want to know what you ate and I mean all types of sort of things like that. So it's just mainly preparing myself for the bigger blessings that are coming. And when I do have fans like that like to wow out, and I'm aware of the behavior now.
I don't think it was fans. Well, I think they're all was supportive of you,
Oh no,
but
it's definitely a fan situation.
but I
Somebody was
think
supporting you, but
they
taking
was
you.
hold on, let me talk. But I think they were initially supportive of you, but then it ended up being going with the flow, going with whatever. But like so debonair, he basically was. If
They
you listen,
dragged that boy into that. That boy did not want to talk about me. He
he
wasn't.
dragged in, but guess what? He still said he didn't say shit about negative about you. He
Yeah, he
said,
wasn't. He
"I
wasn't
know how hard it
on that
is for,"
type of time.
and he
He wasn't
basically
on that type of time.
and
They
he
wanted him.
didn't even the ironic thing about it, he didn't even come over there at that, and
No, he didn't.
it wasn't
He
too
was minding
much.
his business. He was
Yeah,
minding his
but it
business and
wasn't too
like
much.
giving
It
for
was
dose.
like, look, I support her because I have friends that's trans that went through ABCD. Then you have another Jennifer Spew is like, yeah, I'm friends with trans too. But then they're trying to say it to him, and he's like, nah, I don't give a fuck what you're saying.
It was trying
I'm
to
gonna
drag him
support
in
her.
it.
We made peace, but I don't fuck with her
Yeah, and that's
because
okay. And that's okay. But
yeah.
you see how they tried to drag him into that and try to
I
make it.
saw that shit, but he was staying fast on that shit.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
knew
I
what was going
respect the
on.
most about him is he was staying fast
And
on this shit.
I respect him for that shit too. I was like, you know
Exactly.
what? And
Exactly.
yeah, he engaged, but it
I
wasn't like
saw that shit.
he came
Because
over.
we all in the same community. I'm gay,
Yeah,
they're gay, you're gay.
yeah.
We're all fucking gay. We're all supposed to be supportive. Where did it fucking go wrong? We need to get back on it. If anybody needs to support, we need to support each other. If you can't support, then don't fucking say shit at all. Because then it
That's
makes
right.
it bad on our fucking community. And we have worked so fucking hard to get where we're the fuck at. So I completely understand what's so debonair. I have the most respect for him because of what
Hmm.
the fuck he said. Honestly, truly.
Yeah,
But as
that
for
was
putting
like,
your house out there,
well,
I think a lot of people already knew it was your fucking house. I mean, you can Google based upon location. I don't. Everybody know that, but I didn't like that. But you don't want to confirm that that was your house. Basically, he didn't say it was your house.
it's
But
cool because, like I
honestly,
said,
why
my
did it
house
even?
is on
How did
social
we even
media.
get to that level? Like, really, truly, how did we even get to this level where we're being fucking dogs? Like, what the fuck?
Well, listen, this is the thing. When you talk about commentary, you talk about, okay, well, let's have a roast. Some people get roasted so bad that they don't know how to take it. And so then they result to other things. Oh, well, let me do this, let me do that. But see, what you failed to realize, sir, when you were doing your investigation, you failed to tell the people that my house was already out there for the public, for the whole world to see. It was no shame in our game. Okay. Now, what you did
Well,
was,
when I saw your house, I mean, a lot
but
of
listen, at
houses
least I
like
have a house. Like,
when
come on,
I
at
saw
least.
your house, it like a lot of houses that in Texas there was a lot of flooding, a lot of re um like reconstruction to make also to
Renovating.
make the community better to where like if you was low income they rebuilt your house. That's kind of how your house looked, but that's a lot of houses in Texas. And so if it's a government shit that has rebuilt it, like they take your title for 3 years and then after 3 years is your house. But basically, that's kind of how your house looked, but I'm not really sure of that. But because it looked different than the houses out here. But I mean it is what it is. That's what the government is for.
But guess what? This is my thing. Um, this is just simply it. Like, I'm a homeowner. Why are you mad? Why don't y'all go
That's
out
another
there and
thing about
establish?
that's
There's
another thing because a lot
this
of
is
people
another
got to be homeowners because of that
yeah.
program.
Well, listen, a lot of people are about to be homeowners as well because Bank of America has a situation where they are helping Black and Hispanic people get into homes. So when you want to throw out my home, add the fact that she's young, she's a recovering addict. She used to stay on the west side of town, and she got a house built on the east side of town. So when you tell it, tell them what God
Yeah,
has done for me.
everything.
'Cause guess
Exactly.
what? I was in a shelter. I was homeless at one point. So guess what? I'm never going to be afraid
Hmm.
of what God has done for me, baby.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I'm not
Yes,
homeless. These
a lot
people
of
out
people
here
got to
is
be
homeless.
homeowners, and I was a homeowner and had to sell my house to get a better home because
Mhm.
I did not fall under the 40,000 limit or whatever. But there's a lot of home on. The only issue with that program is they didn't teach people how to maintain their homes. That's the
Mhm.
only thing that I have a problem. I had a problem with that program. But that was a good program because a lot of people would have never been homeowners without the program. Now they
Absolutely.
never gave me approval of it. I bought a house, $15,000, sold the house, and then I got the house I'm at now, which is a hundred and something $1,000. But still, I mean, I never got a break. I don't get a fucking break from the fucking government. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad somebody is, and I'm glad somebody can be home. I'm glad a
Well,
lot
I
of
don't
people.
get assistance, love. Listen, we don't do. We don't get assistance. We don't get food stamps. We don't get any of that, love. So I'm not a girl that's on assistance out here. We pay
And
a yeah, we pay a
Oklahoma
more.
is different. Like I have family members here that moved to Oklahoma because they got better care over there than they did over here.
Yeah, the cost of living here is
Hmm.
cool. I don't know like what now because we haven't been we haven't looked for a place in a while. But I know it's the cost of living here is cost efficient, and I know like a lot of people will usually like retire here, and then like a lot of people the oil, you know, it's a lot of people that are into oil and their
But a
heirs and
lot of the cost in Oklahoma is less than what a lot of us deal with. So a lot
hmm
of people move there for that.
oh yeah,
And the property value is lower too. But it is a benefit. You know what I'm
the
saying?
property
It's a
value
lot
is lower.
into, you know what? People sit there and see, but really it's a lot into that. But nobody's gonna tell you that. But I know because I've had family members that moved over there.
Hmm.
They left Texas to move there to get better care. So I completely understand. But Queen Tulsa, just keep doing your content.
Oh, you know
I
I am,
understand
sister.
what,
I say, you know I am, sister. Okay.
but I mean, for a moment, you it's like I don't know who this is. This is not the Queen Tulsa I know. I said apparently whatever she went through has been so traumatic to her because this is not the Queen Tulsa we know. The Queen Tulsa we know has always been like a boss bitch. Like, no offense, but she's always trying to cheat on everybody fucking, not
Yeah.
everybody, but you on the
Well, my
bigger channels. You was like with All About the Tea. You know what I'm saying? You was doing shit with her. You've been in all the bigger channels. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Everything you got, you earned, and that's what I was trying to tell you. I don't want you to lose it, but basically, you were going through some shit, but it seemed like you're doing better right now, and I'm really glad of it, Queen Tulsa.
Yeah, every day is just, that is a new day, and you just take that new day and you make the best of it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you better because I was really worried about you on the cool. I was like, this is not her. And now basically like, just leave her the fuck alone. Just stop talking about her because this is not who she is. I mean, I'm always about being victims. Even people that like um what's her name? Kenny Petty's
Oh, Nikki
victim,
Minaj.
other victims. I'm never
Oh,
going,
okay.
I'm always gonna be on the side of the victim. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm gonna get on the side of the victim because I was a victim. I was a victim. And if you have never been a
Sorry
victim,
for that.
you don't know how that feels. Especially when everybody's saying you lying. You don't know how that feels. So
Tell Say it again.
when everybody's saying you lying, you don't know how that feels. So I just rather I say it and then I'm done with it because people still may say that I'm lying. But
Yeah,
to know that you're telling the truth and they're lying and they've been proved to lying, like as far as Jennifer Huff and shit, you actually admitted to, right. And now you want to backdoor and say, that's some hurtful ass shit. But a lot of us have been abused. Okay, let's talk about Tiffany Haddish and that shit. That was
let's
fucking,
talk about it.
that's some fucking, that was fucking child abuse. What they put on that camera was fucking child abuse.
Well, you know what? Sis, how I feel about it is I don't feel like just them two need to be responsible for that.
All of them.
The casting person, the
Mm-hmm.
cameraman, because the
Exactly.
cameraman, like you was really the one that really told that story. What you zooming in? I mean, was that part of? I have an
Exactly.
understanding. I have
Exactly. We need to go
no,
to round one.
yeah,
And think about it. The reason why we need to take this seriously, even though it's been years ago, is because people and some of us have lived through this, and some people are still going through this.
right,
So we have to support, like, let's find out that all of them need to be held accountable. The cameraman, the
yeah,
producer. We need
yeah,
to know what happened from day one to whatever. It don't matter what these celebrities are saying.
yeah.
It
And then another thing, Hood, you got to take this into consideration. We don't know if those kids were violated before they even went to that set to do that. We don't know if anything, sexual assault happened after them recording that. You know,
exactly.
so
That's
after them
true.
recording it, this is my thing. It's like if they weren't groomed, you just groomed them.
But basically, what the mom or and the sister is saying is, after that happened, that's where the sexual abuse came up. But if you look at the picture, I paid. I mean, I couldn't see it nowhere, but I did pay for it for Amar, and I got to. I had to go to be his member. If you go to Amar Wiggins channel and you
Uh,
pay $6.99, you gonna see the whole fucking video. And I couldn't even stomach the fucking video. I couldn't
see,
even watch the whole video. But basically, what I saw, that was child abuse. That was child porn. And I don't know why these people hadn't been held accountable before now. Like
well,
everybody that fucked with them and saw that fucking shit should be held accountable. Not just them, not just the producer. Anybody that saw it should be
yeah,
held accountable if you didn't speak the fuck up, because that was child abuse. Those
yeah.
kids have to be feeling a certain kind of way about what the fuck happened.
Thank
That
you,
child.
thank you. Well, see, this is the thing. They both, John Doe and Jane Doe, they both went through those situations, and the oldest girl, they're saying, she feeling bad because she couldn't protect her brother.
But the things they're talking about with her, the fellatio and stuff, I hadn't seen that, and I don't even want to see it at this point.
I
After
don't
what
either.
I saw, I don't even want to see it. I probably would throw up. But she's saying that she did something with fellatio or something similar or
Yeah,
mimicking
so
fellatio. Yeah.
she was pretty much teaching the girl how to do fellatio, doing the moaning, the groaning, and now do it for Uncle whoever the hell he is.
And then a year later, they did it to him, but yet his shit was submitted to the internet. Beyonce internet, and everybody have a video on that. But I don't know. I ain't seen that other shit. I don't want to see the other anyway. But I think they have every grounds. But $15,000 is not gonna do it, honey. Boo, child. No, you need to be paying that child for the rest of your motherfucking life. Both y'all. And
Hmm.
pray they don't fucking lock you the fuck up. But basically, everybody done that was a part of that needs to be locked up too. But the thing about it is we don't know. But I think it's probably some influential people in there though. Come on.
Hmm.
It's probably some influential people that was involved in that shit, and they just used them as the get go because they didn't have no money to do that production shit.
But listen, this is my thing, Hood. I don't give a damn how of a crunch I'm of money that I'm in. This role is just not for me.
Yeah,
This role is not for me. I mean, it's traumatizing
it is.
hearing what had to be done. You got to come up out your clothes. Like, come on now. It's like it was an
And,
adult. It was a sex scene.
and then the child end up doing it to him though, girl. And then
Yes.
so basically you saying, oh well, basically that's what it is. He's gonna be like you.
Hmm. So it pretty much. I'm glad you brought that point up because it's like, okay, let me do this to you, and now let's see if I taught you enough so you can take this information and you could predator on someone else.
I agree with that. I
And
think
those
I
were
don't
reversed.
agree with what happened, but that's what I'm
Me
saying.
neither.
But I think it's some other people produced it, and it's some big wigs. I don't know who it is. I ain't gonna say because I don't know. But that would be a good. That would be a very good thing if somebody investigate. But
Yeah,
what if it's Tyler Perry? Then how would you feel? Just AK. I'm not saying it's him. But I feel like there's some bigger wigs involved in it. What if somebody big as him? Then how would you feel? How would you react?
right.
So I
Wow.
think it's more to the story than what we fucking know, honestly, truly.
It is.
And I think eventually it will come up.
Well, I don't know why Kim Porter just came up,
Who
but
is
remember
Claudia?
that was Dee Dee's ex-wife. Remember she was gonna write that book.
Who is D ex wife? Who is that?
Puff Daddy. His
Oh,
ex-wife was Kim Porter, brown
for the
skinned,
one that
beautiful woman.
died.
Those twins, the mother of those twins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why all
She
of a
was
sudden she
she was in the
coming up?
process of writing a book.
Damn.
Well, when I thought about her writing a book, she was in that Hollywood lifestyle. She did pass in Hollywood. So just imagine the stories that she knew or the stuff that she heard.
What
And
about
see,
what about Jaguar Wright? And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get off of him.
oh, I feel like Jaguar Wright is
I think
that
she got.
woman
I
got
think
a lot
she
of
may have
information.
some information that can contribute, but
She got a lot of information.
she's probably being sold. She's probably been paid.
She got a lot of information though.
She has a lot of information, but she don't know it worked. But I do. She knows a lot of stuff because she's already said it and it's already been proven. But this ain't came up.
Hmm.
I'm about to get off here, Queen Toast. So
Right.
I said too goddamn much. I'm giving you some investigation shit, girl. All right. I love
I
you. I'll
really
talk to
enjoyed
you later.
myself. I love you too. Thank you for having me. And everybody in the chat, if you this is the replay gang, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe, share it. This is what we do. We have grown women conversations. So catch us on the next one. We're out.
All right. Bye.